Warm welcome, Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, Astrological Book of the Hours. This is the 25th of October. Moon is in the sign of Pisces, and it makes a nice trine to the planets in Scorpio up there. Pisces and Scorpio is what is out there and on the air. And as you see Scorpio slowly approaching towards the full moon position this month, which will be another eclipse. And we are in between those two eclipses, the sun eclipse that we had at the 14th and the moon eclipse that is coming pretty soon in a few days. But for today, the most important aspect as I see it is the opposition in between Moon in the sign of Pisces and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Moon and Virgo opposition, Venus-Virgo opposition is the opposition in between what we like and what we want. What we want actually is always represented by the moon. The moon is the so-called feeling in our stomach, in our in the middle parts of the human body, and this is actually what we want. If the moon is in Pisces, it's a far out moon. It's a moon of longing to be somewhere in the spiritual land, in the other worlds, in a more beautiful reality, back home with Mother Mary, because Neptune is there too. Pisces and Neptune always represent the spirit, the way to go, the final aim actually in life in general. But Venus on the other side, in the sign of Virgo, she always has Lilith color as long as Lilith stays in the sign of Virgo, though the conjunction is not very close. Lilith isn't a heavenly body anyhow. It's a point out there. It's the second center of the ellipse that is being made by the moon going around the earth. And Venus in the sign of Virgo speaks a very different language. Venus wants to make it all clear here, right on this ground. Venus wants to have efficient solutions for urging problems, and she finds efficient solutions usually when we have it in the personal chart. Now, if you have a male chart and you have a Moon-Venus opposition, pretty often something occurs that somebody has difficulty to find the ones he loves and that he is longing for or adores at the same time. And that's an astrological secret. It's not seldom that especially men with this combination try to have a woman for the moon and another woman for the Venus. If they are married, for instance, to a woman with Venus in Virgo, but she's missing the moon part in Pisces, the marriage usually has a problem. Okay, so this is the day. It's an interesting day with some interesting aspects, but for me the most interesting aspect is the opposition in between what we like and what we want. And of course, such oppositions are there only to be integrated successful in one piece of art in our life. That's the sense of it. To find something that we want and that we like at the same time, and when it's in opposition, this might take some effort to do it. And that's the sense of life, to go out there and get some object, some way of being, some action that integrates the possibility of having dreams, having something that is a vision, which is necessary for life. We can't live without dreams and vision. They are basic. They are not an extra thing that is to be put on life's process as some kind of a sugar coat, as pure materialistic thinking people believe. You know, it's very important, the Piscean things, and at the same time make them handleable, useful, able to be part of our everyday's regulation in life, which is represented by Lilith in Virgo, and of course most of it Venus in Virgo. More Venus, of course. Lilith might go sideways, as you know. Thank you very much for listening. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, Astrological Book of the Hours. If you like a consultation, I'd be happy. Just use this email address, date, time and place where you were born, and you'll find the conditions of the consultation down here at my blog site. It's the 25th of October 2023. See you tomorrow. Markus Termin.